Hello there everyone, and yes, it's that time of the week again for another episode of Mods for Monday with episode 30. And yes, this does make it another milestone, so grab your party hats and the confetti. Just 20 more episodes to go and we can start sharing out some cake. I have been finding a load more really amazing mods on the Nexus mod page, so I have added them to my ever so growing list to show them off to you guys on these weekly shows. But anyway, let's get into this with some more mods for the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. For the first mod of today's episode, this one is from Mehow, and this is called Summonable Indrik Mounts. Once installed, you will need to head over to the roadside ruins, which is just up the road from Falkreath. Inside the ruins, you're going to find a bag next to a skeleton and a chest. Inside the bag, you're going to find 10 books with different Indrik mounts. These are some really awesome looking mounts for us to use. As with the multiple books, this is going to give us a lot of choice in the mounts that we want to use. You should note that once you have summoned the mount, you're going to have exactly 1 minute to mount it, otherwise it will disappear, and then unfortunately you'll just have to cast a spell again, which to be honest is not a big deal. I really do like the look of these, especially the ones that represent the different elements. They're pretty epic. I am a massive fire person, so naturally I'm going to head towards more the fire looking one, but if I'm honest, they all look amazing. I highly recommend downloading this one if you love having multiple mounts in this game. Up next for mod number 2 is another one from Mehow, this one being Wispmother Overhaul. As you might have guessed, this is going to give a complete overhaul of the Wispmother, giving them a much better look and even more detail on them, really helping to make them stand out much more and giving them even sharper claws. There is a long list of tweaks on the attacks, basically by the way that they act, but if you are interested in knowing exactly what they are, the list is on the Nexus mod page. It's quite a long one, so I thought I'll just leave that there for you to check that one out for yourself. I will say that this overhaul has been described as an extra touch of terrifying and symbolic beauty, which I completely agree with, especially with the terrifying aspect of that. The creator has done, yet again, a fantastic job with another overhaul. I love the amount of detail that they have put in this. With mod number 3, we have Obi's Masquerade outfit 3BA 2K. This is an armor set that you can craft at the forge that is made for female characters only. You are going to be able to craft a mask, collar, jacket, shirt, pants, and some pretty neat looking shoes. Love the detail on them. This set really does remind me of something that someone would wear to a fancy ball that has some bad intentions. Maybe like a vampire. I could swear though that I have seen a few films where that exact same scenario has played out, but I also could see someone who is a mage wearing this, or you could even go down the road of a fancy pirate. I love the detail that has been put into it, and I absolutely love the combination of the darkness and the golden as a secondary colour. These are just two colours that always go so well together, and I would love to know what you think about it down in those comments. This next mod is called Falkreath Treehouse Alchemist Edition. This is going to add a little player home up in the trees just outside Falkreath. The map markers should automatically get put there. They did for me, so I hope that it's the same for you. I must say that I love the idea of walking in this area and just coming across this place, high up in the trees. It's different, but it does suit the area. And being a more outside player home, even though you're down on the ground, you can see everything up in the treehouse. Nothing needs to be loaded in, which I do like. When you do go up there, you're going to straight away notice that there is a lot of crafting capabilities in the first little area. And then when you cross over to the little bridge, if you like, which is where the home is, this is where you're going to notice it's more honed in on the alchemy side, because there is a big space garden area for us to plant loads of our alchemy ingredients. There's quite a lot of spaces, so you can plant quite a lot. Alongside all the alchemy stuff, obviously the alchemy table and all that, which is inside. The design that they have gone for inside of this building is perfect for an alchemist. Really do like it. A lot of bright colours. Absolutely love it. There is also a statue outside for us to pray at. But overall, this may be a small player home, but it does offer quite a lot. So if you love tree houses and you love Skyrim, why not download this? For mod number 5, this one is an armor set called Ve Alaxon Elven Gilded Armor, which I must say I am in love with. I've never really been much of a big fan of the Elven armor, and I mean, I do like it, I just never wear it. It's not an armor that screams to me like, yeah, I've got to get this, I've got to wear that. But this one, on the other hand, is much better, and in my opinion, I think that is a fantastic version of it, maybe even better. This is the kind of armor though that I would see a high-ranking Elven warlord wearing, somebody with quite the status. The detail is on point, and yet again it shows that perfect combination of both dark colours and gold. It's just amazing. The stats of it though are pretty much the same as scale armor, and you will need the Elven smithing perk in order to craft it. This does support both male and female and all of the beast races, so nobody gets left out. For mod number 6, this one is called Vanilla Plus Riften Entrance. This is giving the entrance just a little touch up by giving the 3 towers that lead to the city some extra clutter scattered around the area to fill in all those empty spaces. The south gate has also been given a bit of love, and when I say love, it's just had a banner added to the place. But something is better than nothing. The main gate though has also had some banners added to it, and loads of extra clutter just scattered around the place. The stables next to it, exactly the same. It's just had loads of clutter added around the area. It's just filling out all those empty gaps around the entrance of Riften. It's not a bad little mod. Moving on to mod number 7 with True Nord King Ulfric Stormcloak High Poly Replacer. Last episode we looked at a few of these mods, and I just had to keep looking at some more. I did see a few for Ulfric, but this is the one that stood out to me the most. So this one is going to give Ulfric a fresher and newer look. I really do like the look they have gone for with him, as he definitely seems to have more of a warrior-like look about him, especially with the hairstyle and the beard they have chosen to go with. This really does help to make Ulfric look a lot younger. Mod number 8 is called Ark's Gemstone Redux. This is a complete remesh and 4K texture overhaul for the common gems you find around the game. This will improve the quality and visual styles while also doing its best to stay true to the intended look of each of the stones. I really do like the look of this, as some of them you can really see the value in them now. I don't know if it's with help with the enhanced textures and the brighter colouring that's used, but the overhaul is amazing and it's definitely worth giving it a download. This next one is another overhaul called Sky King Potent Potables, Potions and Poisons. That took me way too many goes to attempt to say that many P's. Give it a try yourself. This gives us new high quality mesh and texture replacements for each and every single potion and poison you find in Skyrim. It does say 4K, but you do get the choice between 1, 2 and 4K, so it's up to you. You can also have them glow with ENB or CS. You can have animated liquids and clear glass bottles. A lot of choice with this one. I'm in love with the new look of these, and I think I will start laying them out on all the empty shelves I have back at my player home just for visuals, because they look great. Finally, we are at mod number 10, which is the last mod of today's episode. This one is called Crown of Effulgence. Probably pronounced it wrong, but you know, I gave it my best shot. This one adds multiple craftable crowns that can be made at the forge that basically just become a wearable lantern on our heads, like a head torch. So yeah, when you wear this crown, a bright aura will be beaming off it, allowing us to see in those dark areas without using a torch or casting any spells. I for one like using the torches, casting spells for light. I don't mind it, but I can understand why someone would want to just put this on their head and make their life much easier. Or just turn the brightness up. For those though who are playing as beast races, you don't have to worry, as you can craft one specifically for the race that you have chosen. Again, this is another mod that doesn't leave anyone out. The design though, it's pretty cool and definitely a handy thing to have in your inventory. The kill cam where you headbutt someone, I can now really see if you wear this, it's going to really hurt someone. But there you have it, 10 new and old mods, all shown off. I do hope you enjoyed this selection. Please do let me know down in the comments below which of these mods you like and what you like about them. I'd love to know. Anyway, time for me to start to get ready for next week's episode. Thanks for coming by. If you like what you see, please leave a like, consider subscribing to the channel, and I'll see you all next week for another episode of Mods for Monday. Goodbye.